Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Myself, Dr. Shilpa Nimbad, working as an assistant professor in Samhita and Siddhanta department. So, we have started the Padartha Vigyana first syllabus for BMS first year. I have already completed few darshanas among the Shad Darshana. So, today I am starting with Yoga Darshana. Kindly have a look on my previous videos. So, Yoga Darshana, you have already come across this yoga, and yoga is more trending nowadays. So, we'll see little bit about Yoga Darshana in this topic. The introduction part. The main aim of Yoga Darshana is to achieve moksha or kaivalya or salvation by practicing yoga. So, what is moksha? This is the union of Atma and the Paramatma. So, we'll study about moksha in detail in my coming videos. And there are few more definitions of yoga, that is union of Atma and the Paramatma. We have already seen. And there is a shloka, yoga karmasu kaushalyam. Yoga means performing the karma correctly without any external influences. And there are other definitions of yoga are yoga means controlling the indriyas from indriyarthas. Indriyarthas are nothing but the objects. So we see many definitions about yoga. Now we'll study about Yoga Darshana. It is one among the Indian philosophy. Maharshi Patanjali is the main author of Yoga Darshana, and Vyasa Maharshi has written a commentary on Yoga Darshana. The aim of Yoga Darshana is to attain Chittarutti Nirodha. So, Chittarutti Nirodha is actually Chitta Rutti. So, what is this Chittarutti? Mainly, it has 5 types. Those are Pramana, Viparya, Vikalpa, Nidra, Smriti. So, we'll study one by one. So, there is a shloka, Yogaha Chittaruttihi Nirodha. So, that is obstruction, that is constraint of Chittarutti is called as, Chittarutti. Okay. So, here, these are the stages of the mind when it has a Bahya Pravrutti. Okay. So, to control that, okay, that is Yogaha Chittarutti Nirodha. So, this is the definition of yoga. One more definition of yoga. So, there are 5 numbers as we saw. The pramana. Pramana, these are again 3 numbers. Pratyaksha, Anumana, Agama. Next is the Viparya. Viparya is the Mithya Jnana or the illusion. It is called as Viparya. Next is the Vikalpa. Vikalpa is doubt of non-existing things. Okay. For example, so without knowing any information in a correct way. So for example, you imagine that the Pishacha is there in the darkness or Andhakara. This is the Vikalpa. Next is the Nidra, is the sleep. That is the one stage of the mind because of the increase in the Tamoguna. Next is the Smriti, object or a thing which is experienced through Drishta, Shruta, Anubhuta. These are called as the Chittaruttis. So, Yoga Darshana was written in 4 padas and in 94 sutras. 4 padas of Yoga Darshanas are Samadhi Pada, consists of 51 sutra. Sadhana Nirdesha Pada consists of 55 sutra. Vibhuti Pada consists of 54 sutra. Kaivalya Pada consists of 34 sutras. Yoga describes that the person who prays to God with the help of Yoga Abhyasa will get Ashtasiddhis. Students, I think many times you heard the word Ashtasiddhi. Even if you are reading Hanuman Chalisa, it is mentioned about Ashtasiddhis, that God Anjaneya has these Ashtasiddhis. These are the Siddhi he has acquired. So, what are those? We'll see. Ashtasiddhis. Those are Anima, Mahima, Garima, Laghima, Prapti, Prakamya, Ishvara, Vashishtva. So, Ahima, I'm really sorry, Anima, that is, so he has the qualities to become a smaller being whenever he wishes for. Next, Mahima, becoming bigger whenever he wishes for and whatever size he wanted. Garima, becoming heavier. Laghima, becoming lighter. Prapti, observation of very distant objects. Prakamya, fulfill their desires. Ishatva, that is energy transmission to others. Vashitva, that is overall controlling capacity. So, once we practice yoga or yoga abhyasa, then we may get these Ashtasiddhis. One more important concept about Yoga Darshana is Ashtavidha Yoga Angas. Very, very important concept as we practice one by one on a regular basis. As we saw the aim of Yoga Darshana to attain moksha, we definitely attain this. What are those? Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana and Samadhi. So again these are divided like Yama, Niyama, Asana comes under category of Bhairangas, external, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi comes under Antarangas. So we'll see one by one what are these. Yama, it is a self-restraint. It means accepting good qualities like following. When we follow all these things, this aim is fulfilled. First one is the ahimsa, that is non-violence. Satya, that is speaking the truth. Second, asteya, that is theft, means doesn't accepting the others' properties. Next is the expecting. Next is the brahmacharya, avoiding sex indulgence. Next is the aparigraha, not accepting false income. So we should regular practice these to attain the kaivalya or moksha. So second anga is niyama. Niyama is the, again these are the, niyama is achieved by following these 5 steps. First one is the saucha, that is physical and mental cleanliness. Santosha is happiness, being happy always. Tapasya, next is the swadhyaya, that is the reciting mantras. Next, Ishvara pranidhana, that is devoting everything to God. Okay, so that is the faith. Okay, next is the asana, that is bending or molding body in a different postures for maintaining of health and to cure the disease. This is about asana. Next we have pranayama. So it is restricting the breath to purify the indriyas, to improve the mental concentration. First one is the rechaka, that is expelling the air out. Puraka, taking the air inside. Kumbhaka is the holding the air. So this is the pranayama. Next is the pratyahara, that is controlling the manas by restricting the indriyas from their objects. Next is the dharana. Next is the dharana. I'm really sorry. Next is the dharana, that is arresting the chit in Nabhi chakra or the Hridaya or the Murdha Pradesha is called as dharana. With dharana, one can control the mind. Next is the dhyana, that is keeping the buddhi is in dharana sthala with concentration or meditation. Next is the samadhi, that is the superconscious state of concentration in the atma or becoming one with the atma. This is the samadhi state. By practicing the Ashtangas on a regular basis and yoga, gradually one can get Ishvara Sakshatkara and ultimately attain the moksha, as this is the main aim of Yoga Darshana, students. And there are other parts of Yoga Darshanas. Those are Raja Yoga, Hatha Yoga, Mantra Yoga, Laya Yoga, Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga are the parts of Yoga Darshana. Thank you all for watching my video. Students, I have explained Yoga Darshana in a very simpler way for better understanding. Please give your feedbacks in a comment section. Thank you so much.